Okay, guys, so this side garden area has been done for a while, and you can see I'm out with the baby today, but we kind of left a mess everywhere. So I wanted to come out and clean up and also plant down some of my plants because they're getting kind of full in the pot. So I'm just gonna set up and take you guys along with me. I'm gonna start on this end right here, and then I will move the camera when I get to the other end. So okay, you guys, here is kind of just quickly what I did. Was actually really fast. Way back when I was thinking of making this a rock garden, but I just haven't really had time. I can still do that later on if I wanted to, or if I have more time, but I moved my Japanese maple here into the corner because it got way too much sun even under the patio, and it completely scorched all the leaves. So I'm leaving it here so it can kind of just rebound. And I got a couple of these snake plants. Yeah, I just put it right next to it. It's in these huge pots, and I didn't want to put it in the ground, but I may dig up a couple of pups and move it later on, and I'll show you where. But I like those in the pot right there. So the first thing I did was I had more of those snake plants, and you can see they got too much sun too. That's why the leaves are all scorched like that. So a lot less sun over here. So it'll do much better here in the ground, and it'll spread too, which will be really nice. And then I don't remember what this was, but it was kind of in this area, this paved area originally, and I dug it up to save when we were putting pavers down. So I moved it over here. So hopefully it'll start growing faster now since there's more room. And then I got a couple of these down. I just broke this huge stem, actually all the huge stems. I broke them from the original plant and stuck it here. This I think is, all of these I think are, nope, not all of these. This is a shade plant, so it'll do better here. You can see the leaves are all yellow. This was another one that I dug up from the paved area and I saved. I don't think it's the same as that one, but we'll see. This is something else, another type of, I don't know if it's considered a succulent. Broke off a branch and stuck it here. I don't know if you really saw, I dug up a couple of, or a few stalks of irises that was growing here, and one of these desert roses that was also here, and it kind of just looked really crowded, and I didn't like the way it looked because nothing really stood out. These two fountain grasses were just not looking really good there. They were kind of being outgrown or outshone by the desert rose because it was spreading. So I thought it would be best to dig it up. And then, so here is the other stem that it's like a small version of that. So I've got one stem growing here, and this is gonna get pretty big. And I'm thinking this kind of balances out the area because there's also one on the very end right there, but I'm thinking it doesn't look very good here. Look at all the stems are broken. I probably should cut those stems back because hose is hanging on there. But I think for now it's just gonna stay. I'm gonna add some more of the snake plants here. If I can dig some from the big pot, just to kind of make everything very balanced. And then at the very end, this is a kangaroo paw. I actually had 4 of these in the kind of quart-sized container. This is the only one that made it. It was moved around a few times, and unfortunately probably not at the best time, so this is the only one that made it. So we'll see how it does. Right now it's looking really healthy, lots of new growth, so it should do good there because it gets a lot of sun. That needs a lot of sun and not a lot of water. None of these plants right here on the side garden need a lot of water, so it kind of works out perfect. And I left the hose here because we detached it from the water source, but I'm gonna eventually put it back so that if I'm not home or if it's too hot and I don't get out, I could just turn on the sprinkler so everything gets watered in here. But that's gonna take a lot of time because this big garden also was disconnected, and I've grown so much new stuff or planted so much new stuff that nothing was really getting watered correctly. So I'm gonna have to refigure all of that out one of these days when I have a lot of time. So here is one of the succulents I dug up, and I don't want to show you my messy patio, but here are a lot more. And I know some lady that is starting a nursery, so I'm gonna ask her if she wants those because those are really easy to grow and they're kind of popular here. So let me show you a couple of the plants that I was talking about. Let's see if I can get in. So this right here is one of the plants that I broke to grow in the side garden. So it's going to be pretty big, so I'll try to keep it under control. And this was the other one, so it gets a lot of sun here, and it's pretty big for this size pot. I think this is a 5-gallon. So I'm gonna look for a place to put that. If not, I may break a few stems and put it in another pot so that I can still have that plant, because I don't know if it's gonna survive in there. Okay, so that was today's project. I'm happy to finally get that done. It feels better. I'm probably gonna remulch this area. I'm gonna try to get it a little bit more even because it doesn't look very tidy, especially with all of these. You can see all the leaves on here. It makes it look horrible, like completely dirty and unkempt. So I'm gonna have to figure out, because I don't think I can pick all of that up. But anyways, that was today's project. I hope you guys enjoyed spending a little bit of time outside with me. My next project, or my next cleaning project, is gonna be this really nasty patio. So I hope I have a lot of time for that. It looks really gross, and I hate opening the windows because of that. Alrighty guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey guys, just popping in really quickly because after I filmed the video last night, I kind of was inside staring at the garden a little bit, and when you stand back and take a look, you can kind of see things in a different view. So when I was out here planting, I was trying to make, let's see, this the center point of the garden, but because I have 3 of these 1, 2, 3 of the purple fountain grass, I realized this needs to be the middle, just to make everything even. So, and there was a purple, I think it's called a desert rose, like right around here. So it made everything just really look crowded, especially in this area. This wasn't here. So I decided to take the desert rose out, and I broke another stem of this and I planted it down, and I've just been looking and it looks so much better right now. So kind of from a different angle, here's the entire thing. Here's the I think it's called like a snake plant. So that's there, and then I'm trying to eventually plant some right here to really give it balance. And then this tiny little thing here is a kangaroo paw. So anyways, I just wanted to pop in really quick and give you guys this quick update. I think it looks so much better. It's gonna look even better once I remove all of this hose and get it to where it's working again. So anyways, just wanted to pop in really quick. Thanks for watching again, you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.